Adele Revella, Buyer Personas, How to Gain Insight into Your Customers' Expectations, Align Your Marketing Strategies, and Win More Business. Dive into the world of buyer personas as we uncover the secrets to understanding your customers through the book, Buyer Personas, How to Gain Insight into Your Customers' Expectations, Align Your Marketing Strategies, and Win More Business by Adele Revella. Learn about the importance of conducting in-depth research into your customers' wants and needs, explore the process of building buyer personas, and grasp the art of listening to and engaging with potential customers. By unlocking the 5 rings of buying insights, you will be able to create a comprehensive understanding of your target market and successfully tailor your marketing strategies to cater to their unique concerns and preferences.
Understanding buyer personas. In Adele Revella's insights, successful businesses comprehensively understand their buyer personas. By gaining deep awareness of customers' needs, habits, and decision-making influences, companies are better equipped to design and tailor products that meet demands. Revella highlights essential components like buyer data, interviews, and collective feedback to develop accurate buyer personas. When firms consistently revise their personas, marketing efforts become more effective, and long-lasting customer relationships are cultivated, leading to sustained business growth. Cater to customer needs. Understanding your customers' desires is crucial to success in any market. Apple's experience when they introduced the iPhone 3G in Japan exemplifies this lesson. The company failed to sell the expected number of units, as they did not identify the preferences of their target audience. In stark contrast, the Turkish appliance company Beko thrived in the Chinese market by conducting interviews and adjusting their product accordingly. So, remember to research your customers' needs before entering a new market to ensure your product's success. When Apple launched the iPhone 3G in Japan, they were met with unexpected disappointment. Despite Japanese consumers snapping up 5 million mobile phones in 2007, Apple sold a measly 200,000 units of their 3G phones the following year. The reason? They didn't understand their target audience's preferences. Japanese users wanted video cameras and TV programs on their phones, features the iPhone 3G lacked. In contrast, Beko, a Turkish appliance company, diligently researched Chinese customers' needs before launching their dryer. By conducting interviews, they learned that many Chinese believed in a spiritual element associated with sun-drying garments. Beko then designed a dryer that could pause mid-cycle, allowing clothes to be dried in the sun. As a result, their dryers became a big hit in the Chinese market. To succeed, it's vital to know your customers' needs and tailor your products accordingly, ensuring that they become both practical and appealing. Mastering buyer personas. To excel in today's competitive market, it's essential for businesses to know their customers inside out. One effective way to achieve this is by creating buyer personas, which are detailed descriptions of different customer types. By understanding customers' needs, preferences, and motivations, businesses can create tailored marketing strategies that lead to higher sales. When shopping, customers have diverse criteria for evaluating products. Some prefer organic, while others prioritize affordability. For businesses to cater to these varying needs, understanding the reasoning behind their customers' choices is critical. Buyer personas are valuable tools in this process. They outline customers' needs, issues, thought processes, and the solutions they're likely to be attracted to. By using these insights, businesses can deliver targeted messaging to the right audiences, rather than sending a generic message which may not be as effective. A key aspect of building buyer personas involves observing customers' purchasing habits. Famed marketer Regis McKenna, when tasked with creating a buyer persona for a pocket calculator company, discovered that customers associated heavier calculators with better quality. By incorporating this insight into their product and marketing strategy, the company saw increased sales. However, acquiring such valuable buyer personas isn't a matter of luck. It requires time, effort, and investment. To effectively uncover these personas and utilize them to their fullest potential, businesses must be committed to investing in the process. As a result, they'll be better equipped to identify and fulfill their customers' needs, leading to overall growth and success for their venture. Win over buyer persona skeptics. Entrenched beliefs can make it challenging to introduce the concept of buyer personas to stakeholders. However, by conducting a role-playing exercise that reveals the gaps in their understanding of their customers, you can persuade them to adopt this valuable marketing tool. Understanding customers is at the heart of effective marketing. However, it can be difficult to get your team members, management, and shareholders to recognize the value of buyer personas. Often, they are resistant to change and convinced that they already know everything about their target audience. To overcome this obstacle, you need to provide convincing arguments for the adoption of buyer personas. Arrange a meeting with the skeptical stakeholders and engage them in a role-play exercise. Ask them to pretend they're a customer, and then pose queries related to the purchasing process. For example, inquire about what led them to discover the need for your solution, how they assessed competing options, and why they picked your product over its rivals. Throughout this conversation, search for any inconsistencies or gaps in their understanding. Chances are, they will claim that they chose your product because it's the best in the market, boasting superior features and prices. At this point, pause the role-play and challenge their assertion. Remind them that if their claim were accurate, your business would be significantly outperforming the competition, yet it's not. This realization often serves as a wake-up call, demonstrating just how little they know about their customers and the marketplace. This exercise offers an eye-opening experience for stakeholders, making them receptive to the idea of building buyer personas. By exposing the gaps in their knowledge, you'll have an easier time convincing them of the importance of these marketing tools, ultimately helping your entire team better understand and serve your customers. Crafting buyer personas. To create effective buyer personas, begin by collaborating with your sales team to access their customer database, as they possess invaluable knowledge about potential clients. Although this database can be useful, it may be imperfect, requiring you to seek external sources like qualitative research agencies. Additionally, consider the unique dynamics of B2B environments, where two key individuals, the decision maker and the researcher, play crucial roles in shaping your buyer personas. By obtaining a diverse range of feedback, you increase the accuracy and reach of your marketing efforts. In the quest to develop accurate buyer personas, initiate collaboration with your sales team. They hold the treasure trove of client connections. Their databases contain ample information on past, present, and potential customers, perfect for interviewing. However, be aware that these internal databases may have inaccuracies or outdated information, necessitating the inclusion of external sources, such as qualitative research agencies. These agencies offer fresh perspectives from respondents unfamiliar with your company, boosting the accuracy of your buyer personas. For B2B business scenarios, remember that there are two key contacts, the decision maker at the top and the diligent researcher. It's the researcher who delves into the company's needs, suppliers, and buying processes, making their insights invaluable to your buyer persona development. Mastering buyer persona interviews. To gain valuable insight from buyer persona interviews, focus on listening more and talking less. Begin with a prepared opening question that prompts the interviewee to recall their problem that required a new solution. Don't be afraid to probe further with follow-up questions based on their response, using their own keywords to delve deeper into the underlying causes that led them to seek a solution. By doing so, you'll uncover the true motives behind their decision-making and better understand their needs. When conducting a buyer persona interview, start with a well-thought-out question that asks the interviewee about the moment they first encountered a problem requiring a new solution. For instance, tell me about the morning you discovered you needed a new email marketing solution. What happened? Oftentimes, the initial response may not be the complete story. Listen closely and use probing, follow-up questions to dig further into the situation. If their response focuses on the benefits of their chosen solution but neglects to address the reasons they sought a solution, ask them to elaborate. For example, let's take a step back. You mentioned the need to measure marketing ROI and effectiveness. What made this suddenly a priority for your business? This will help you uncover what the customer truly wants and the driving forces behind their search for a solution. Unraveling the buyer's mind. Unraveling the mind of your buyer involves engaging in conversations to discover the 5 rings of buying insights. These insights provide valuable information about the priorities, expectations, concerns, influences, and decision-making criteria of your potential customers, ultimately helping you create a detailed buyer persona. The ancient Egyptians believed that you don't truly know someone unless you've interacted with them. This wisdom applies to understanding your buyers as well. To gain insights into their behavior, engage in conversations to unearth the 5 rings of buying insights that can illuminate their decision-making process. The first ring, priority initiative, allows you to comprehend why certain buyers seek your solutions and why others are content with their current situation. By asking the right questions, you can identify the motivations that drive them to explore your offerings. The second ring, success factors, explores the outcomes your buyers hope to achieve through your product or service. Are they looking for enhanced efficiency or cost reduction? Understanding their goals helps you tailor your offerings to meet their expectations. The third ring, perceived barriers, focuses on identifying any obstacles or concerns that may prevent a buyer from choosing your solution. Knowing these barriers allows you to address them in your marketing efforts, thus improving your sales pitch. The fourth ring, buyer's journey, revolves around uncovering the pivotal people and factors that influence your buyer's decision-making process. By knowing who and what impacts them, you can strategically invest your marketing resources to target these influences effectively. Lastly, the decision criteria ring outlines the essential aspects of your potential buyer's ideal solution, as well as their specific expectations from your offering. Determining factors such as ease of use or comprehensiveness help you fine-tune your product to match their requirements. By exploring these 5 rings of buying insights, you can holistically understand your buyer's needs, preferences, and motivations, culminating in the creation of an accurate buyer persona. Unveiling customer insights. After gathering data from buyer interviews, focus on maintaining objectivity to genuinely understand customer needs. Combine the acquired information into a single insight for each of the 5 rings of buying insight. Organize each ring's data on a separate sheet and select a notable quote, identify the speaker, and add a descriptive headline. By doing this for each ring, you can effectively unveil the core essence of your buyer's story in a precise manner. Crafting impactful sales messages. Most sales messages lack a unique connection with potential buyers, which leads to them being ignored. By using insights gained from interviewing your customers, you can create a captivating and targeted message that speaks to their primary concerns. Begin by cataloging your solution's capabilities and buyers' expectations, then identify where they intersect. From these matches, craft effective sentences to convey the core message to the right audience, improving the chances of connecting with customers and securing sales. Are you tired of generic sales pitches that say things like, "We're the best," "We're the cheapest," or "Our solution will save you money"? These messages often miss the mark because they fail to address the customer's unique concerns. Instead, utilize insights gained from customer interviews to create compelling, customized sales messages that catch their attention. Through customer interviews, you can discover the factors that motivated them to seek a solution, potential barriers to adopting your product, and the key features they value. With this information, you'll have a comprehensive understanding of their purchasing habits. Now that you know your customers' needs, it's time to connect them with your product. Start by creating a capabilities list that details all the features and selling points of your solution. Next, analyze your customer insights to form a buyer's expectations list. Placing these lists side by side, identify overlapping items where your capabilities align with buyer expectations. For instance, if your product is known for its durability and customers seek long-lasting items, match these attributes. Craft impactful sentences highlighting such matches, like, "Our adaptable solution is tailored to your specific requirements." This way, your marketing and sales teams will be equipped with the right message to relay to potential buyers. By executing these steps, you can apply your buyer persona in real life, ensuring your product is successfully promoted to the ideal customers who genuinely need and desire what you offer. Get ready to see the impact of tailored sales messages that resonate with authenticity and precision.
In conclusion, Adele Revella's book, Buyer Personas, reveals the pivotal role of understanding your customers in ensuring the success of your products and services. By constructing detailed buyer personas, identifying the 5 rings of buying insights, and connecting your products with customers' needs, you can refine your marketing strategies and effectively target the right audience. Learning to listen and engage with potential customers, as well as leveraging the collaboration between sales and marketing teams, enables businesses to resonate with their audience and ultimately win more business.